Spider-Man is back, but this isn't the friendly neighborhood hero we know. The first trailer for Spider-Man, Brand New Day, just dropped, and it is a psychological and biological nightmare. We're seeing Peter Parker lose his humanity in a literal cocoon. Who are the new villains? Why is Netflix's Punisher in the movie? Why do we have ninjas? Is there a chance for Peter and MJ? And most importantly, are we finally seeing the symbiote? Stick around, because we're breaking down every frame of the most ambitious Spider-Man movie yet. Let's talk about the absolute chaos at the start of this trailer. We see a fast-paced chase, likely an escape from Iron Heights or a specialized DODC black site. But before we get to the breakout, look at the villains we finally get to see. After 9 years since Spider-Man Homecoming, Michael Mando's Scorpion is finally back. He's suiting up with a mechanical tail that looks like a high-tech weapon from Damage Control. But he's not alone. We see quick shots of Boomerangs and Tarantula, the guy with the deadly dagger boots. These are classic street-level villains that fans have been begging for, and it looks like they're part of an opening montage showing how Peter is trying to keep New York safe while his world is falling apart. But here's the thing, these guys seem like a smokescreen. They are the distraction for a much larger threat. This breakout is what leads Peter to cross paths with Frank Castle, the Punisher. Peter calls him Frank.
What the hell, Frank? You just hit me with a van!
And that familiarity is huge. It implies the Netflix Marvel universe is fully canon now. We even see the Hand, those red ninjas, fighting Peter in the prison later. This means the street wars we saw in the shows has been happening for years now. Right after the chase, we see this huge explosion in a building. We see the tank inside. Obviously, the trigger. Peter rips it open, expecting a boss fight, but he finds a terrified old lady. But watch the background. A consciousness or entity passes from her to the nearby agents, jumping from body to body like a virus. This is the invisible danger the trailer keeps hinting at. So, who is the character in the green outfit? The most popular theory right now is that Sadie Sink is playing a young Jean Grey. Why does that fit? The red hair and the green outfit are classic Jean. Tremel Tillman is reportedly playing William Metzger, the head of Damage Control. In the comics, Metzger is an anti-mutant extremist who actually kidnapped a young Jean Grey before she joined the X-Men.
We are faced with a danger that we can't control, one we can't even see.
He isn't talking about ninjas. He's talking about the mutant Jean and the invisible power of telepathy. If she isn't Jean, she could be Shathra, the spider-wasp goddess. In the comics, Shathra can possess humans to hunt down Spider-Man. This fits the body-hopping entity we see in the prison. Whether she's a mutant or a multiversal predator, she ends up free in Peter's apartment. Just compare this 2 frames. Now, for the body horror. Peter is changing. We see him in his suit, hypersensitive to water vibrations. His natural senses are becoming more animalistic. Then, he faints. We see the web cocoon, a clear reference to the man spider or the other storylines. When he wakes up, he reaches for his web shooters, but notice his wrists. They aren't there. His body has evolved. Organic webs burst from his skin to stop his fall. Seeking answers, he finds Bruce Banner at ESU. Notice Banner is wearing the Hulk inhibitor device on his hand, the same tech we saw in She-Hulk and when he met Shang-Chi. Banner is running enhanced human tests, but look at the screen. It's not just Banner. We hear the voice of Keith David as Morlum, describing the 3 life cycles of a spider. He says Peter is vulnerable between cycles. If it's Morlum, he is forcing Peter's mutation to consume him as a fully emerged totem. It looks like Peter's being treated like a prey, and it makes sense because it follows the other comic storyline, where Morlum leaves Peter so weak that he goes into a cocoon to recover and rebirth. This all leads to that final stage, the black eyes. We see Peter fighting the Hand inside the prison without his web shooters, proving he's operating on pure instinct now. He's faster and much more brutal. Since we know the Hand is involved, we might see Daredevil or Iron Fist step in to help Peter deal with the mystical side of this transformation. But here's the big question. Are those black eyes the result of the man-spider mutation, or is it the symbiote? Remember, a piece of venom is still loose in Mexico. Here's our theory. The mutation is making Peter lose his mind. He might seek out the symbiote as an anchor to hold it in his human shape together. If he bonds with the symbiote, he would look human again, even if he's a monster underneath. But to be honest, that might happen in Doomsday. Finally, we have a peek of Peter's personal life. We predicted Amon Esfandi as Paul, and Marvel delivered. Peter shows up to a house party with flowers, but sees MJ has moved on with this new guy. We see Ned there too, which hurts even more because nobody knows who Peter is. But check out MJ's wall. It's covered in Spider-Man clippings and photos. She doesn't have her memories of Peter, but her subconscious is screaming at her. She's investigating him. The trailer ends with Peter and MJ in a damaged building together. Perhaps she was caught in the crossfire of the breakout and Peter had to save her. This movie is going to be massive, but a lot of mysteries remains. What are your theories? Is Sadie Sink really Jean Grey? And do you think the black eyes are Venom or just the next stage of Peter's mutation? Drop a comment below, hit that subscribe button, and join the conversation. This is Unlimited Hero Stories, and we'll see you in the next deep dive.